TCF family, join me in congratulating Nelson for being May's Member of the Month. Nelson, congrats.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, awesome. So, tell the people a little bit about yourself. What do you do for work? How old are you? Where are you from? All those things.
Yeah, so I'm 43, about to be 44 in a few weeks.
Yeah, there we go.
I was born and raised in Brazil, so soccer is in my blood. And I work in the sales space, so I do cybersecurity. I'm the technical person in the sales cycle, but it's everything pre-sales at that point.
Okay.
And
Awesome.
then I cover accounts here in North Carolina for the most part.
Yeah, awesome. And so what? So you said you're from Brazil, born and raised there. What brought you to North Carolina? Was it work or?
It was family. My mom remarried.
Okay.
And then he gave me an opportunity to come here and says, "Want to check it out?" Yeah, I'll go check it out as a kid.
Yeah.
I never went back.
How old were you?
16.
Okay. So you were like kind of already about to be leaving the house or whatever, and you're like, yeah, might as well just try out a new place.
Exactly. Spot
Okay.
on. Yeah, it was just like opportunity of a lifetime, right? It's just like go to the States and check it out. And then if there's a chance to stay there, you stay there.
And so did you come straight to North Carolina from Brazil?
No, I was in Florida for 12 years.
Okay.
South Florida. And then we came here in 2011.
Okay. Awesome. So then at that point you were 28, if my math's right?
Yeah, that was right after I got married. So I got married that year, and then we moved up here to get out of Florida.
Okay. So did you meet Andrea in Florida or? Okay.
Yeah, she went there for school, and we decided to get married and tired of hurricanes. It was like, let's go for a little more seasonal place, and then North Carolina sounds good, so let's go.
What's funny is like there's a dude that actually just joined that is from Florida. He said the same thing, and other people that come move up here from Florida, they're like, oh, I want seasons. And then I was actually having this conversation earlier. I was like, I'd love for it to be just hot all day long or whatever.
Yeah, but the hotness comes with the humidity and all the bugs,
Yeah.
plus hurricanes.
Yeah.
So it was just like, no, let's go somewhere a little bit drier than in the humidity of Florida.
Yeah. 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 I guess like in the heat of the summer, it's probably really really bad or whatever there, right?
It's pretty terrible. Early morning, all the way into the night, it's humid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'd rather be hot all day than any sort of cold or whatever.
Yep.
But I mean, we still get hurricanes up here, so you didn't really fully move away from them. It's just not as often.
It's not as often. It's not knocking on my window. You know.
Yeah.
At least here we have a bit of a buffer to the ocean, right? So
Mm-hmm.
over there we were 20 minutes from the ocean. So when a hurricane came, it came.
Yeah.
And it was pretty bad.
Wow. And so you said you were in South Florida?
Yeah, Broward County. So
Okay.
Fort Lauderdale, Miami area. Kind of.
Wow. And so then how long have you lived in the North Carolina area? Is that like 20 years, something like that?
Yeah. It's been about almost 15 years now.
15 years?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So
We
now-
like it here. We're not going back.
I was about to say, you're never going back?
No, not going back if I can help it.
Yeah. Oh, cool. And so, so with soccer and everything, how long did you play soccer for?
Oh man, I've been playing soccer since I was 5, and then I still play to this day as much as I can.
Mm-hmm.
My season just restarted, so back to playing 3 times a week.
Yeah. Awesome.
So we'll see how long I can keep up. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's getting harder.
Yeah. Well, and then do you mostly play outdoors or kind of indoor outdoor leagues or?
It's indoor outdoor, so twice a week outdoor and then once a week indoor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it gets hot and tiring pretty quick, especially in the spring and summer.
And then, so did you play like in high school and college, or was that just still kind of like intramural stuff that you played?
Pretty much up to high school, and then just amateur after college. Didn't
Okay.
play in college because I had just moved here, so couldn't really try it. I had to do junior college at that time to learn English.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't speak the language.
Wow. Okay. And how was that? Like learn English while you were like kind of immersed in it?
It was hard because I had to take media classes, right? So to learn the basics, and I was 18, 19, so I didn't take really college classes until I was 20 something.
Until you felt like you were a little bit more fluent with it.
Yeah, and I could write it. For that
Oh
matter.
wow. Yeah.
It took a bit, but got there.
Was there any like TV shows or anything like that you watched to try and learn it or whatever a little faster or something like that? Like I've heard some people, they watch like, I don't know, they find a TV show that they'd like to watch and that's how they help themselves learn a language or whatever.
No, just thrown on the fire and just like go out there and figure it out.
Kind of stumble along and sooner or later you'll figure it out.
Yeah, and got a job early too. So having a job at 16, you kind of have to figure it out and you communicate with people, right? So it's just like, hey, you better learn this quick.
Yeah. How was that? So like you just kind of, you said so 16 to 20, so like that 4-year spurt or whatever, just try to learn it as best you can.
Yep, pretty much.
Wow.
So high school was tough because I came here in the junior year of high school, so I had the junior year and then senior year, and that was challenging to say the least.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's cool, man. And then have you always wanted to work in the tech field?
Not really. It just kind of like ended up being that way. A buddy of mine from college actually decided to bring me into one of the tech firms in Florida. I'm like, hey, try it out. I'm like, sure.
Yeah.
And then kind of became good at it, and then still doing it for some reason.
Yeah.
Do I love it? I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, it's something to kind of do. It pays the bills, all that stuff.
Exactly.
That's what matters, right?
That's what matters. Yep.
Cool, man. So you've pretty much been like doing fitness, like you said, since you were 5, playing soccer or whatever, and then you said you haven't really worried about weights until you hit your 30s.
Yeah, I never liked weights. I would run away from them as far as I could.
Okay.
If there was a dumbbell in front of me, I would not pick it up because I just didn't care for it.
Okay.
But then I got older, and then cardio kind of became a problem. So I was like, all right, I gotta make things a little bit better. So then I started, doing a little weights.
Okay.
And then eventually came here, and now I can go real weights and really heavy. So it's fun.
Yeah. So you saw weights as a way to kind of help with like your injury prevention, and then just make yourself feeling fitter, more fit or whatever.
Spot on. Injury prevention was key because I was getting hurt all the time for the lack of, let's just say, mature muscles.
Yeah, muscles and everything.
Yeah, so it's just like, all right, let's give this whole weightlifting thing a try and then see what happens.
Yeah.
And it got better and better and better, so
okay.
I should have done it sooner.
Yeah. Hey, well, I mean, it's better. What's the saying or whatever? Best time to plant a tree was like 5 years ago. Next best time is today or whatever.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. So at least you started, and then you've been doing CrossFit now here at the gym at TCF for 2 years. You said
for 2 years now. Yep.
Yeah.
March. Yeah.
That's awesome. And so how was we talked about kind of learning the power snatch and stuff. So how was like learning the different movements once you started coming into the gym and trying to lift weights and stuff?
Yeah, honestly, that was intimidating at first. Then it became a challenge, and then it became something really funny because I would mess up all the time. And power snatching was interesting. I hit my forehead one time, and then I just brushed it off like nothing happened. It's just like, this is just another day in the office,
Right.
I remember the coach just saying, make sure you keep the bar closed. I was focusing on keeping the bar closed, and then there was a little bit too close. And bam, right in my face.
Well, I'll tell you this: you're definitely not the first person. You won't be the last person. But like power snatch or like a thruster or like a jerk or whatever, people hit themselves in the chin all the time.
Oh yeah, I can see
because
that. Yeah.
You tell them to keep the bar close or whatever, but then they don't move their head out of the way.
Yep.
And they just smack the crap out of their chin sometimes.
Yep. That's exactly what happened.
So I mean, they kind of happens. Or like with your scenario where you're doing the snatch and you maybe stick your head through a little too soon, or you keep the bar really, really close and hit your forehead.
Yep. I remember just pretty much being a turtle, like sticking my head forward and not moving it backwards. And
yeah.
You
gotta make the double chin or whatever.
Yep.
But that's the cool thing about like just coming in and learning new things. Just like ideally that will then play into your like sport life or just your everyday life, where then you can kind of learn new things on the fly a little bit easier, a little bit better, or maybe you have just better body awareness. So hey, if something's coming up past my head, I need to move it out of the way now.
Yep.
It's a little bit of a lesson learned, right?
Yeah. And it's in my eyes, it's fun. It's one of the fun things. Try new things. Get hurt in the process until you learn it. It's just part of getting used to it and learning it.
Yeah.
Once you learn it, and it's like muscle memory. Then it's fine.
Yeah. And the cool thing is there's about CrossFit is there's always something that you're having to work on. You're never great at everything.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So, I mean, maybe now you feel a lot more confident with the power snatch or whatever, or maybe you still don't and you're still trying to figure out some things about it. Or maybe, like, I don't know, for you, like the cardio side of things, I would assume came really easy with your background in soccer. And then with your weightlifting stuff, maybe that took just a little bit longer because you hadn't done that for as long and stuff.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. I mean, my challenge now is just overhead, snatch, holding the bar above my head and while squatting. That's a challenge.
Yeah, doing the overhead squats and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you normally come to the 9:30 class.
For the most part, yeah. When kids get in the way, a little later than that. Sometimes 12, sometimes 4, sometimes 5:30. It depends, but for the most part, 9:30. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's all about trying to make it a priority and a consistent thing in your day, whatever that is, whether it's again jumping around to different class times or if you're able to stay consistent. That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, my mindset is I gotta get here at some point, and it doesn't matter when. So if life gets in the way, kids get in the way, it's just like there's still a time that the gym is here.
Yeah.
And I should be able to make it, and I fight through it and figure it out.
Yeah. So why did fitness become so important in your daily life?
I think it's longevity. Um, my mindset is that I want to be here as long as possible. So
Mm,
not being active is just not something in my head. So it's kind of
mm,
like a core requirement. So
yeah.
as long as I'm here, the fitness is going to help me stay as long as I can, and then it helps with my overall mental health too. So
Right.
it's a win-win.
And so what caused fitness and being capable of doing things? Why was that like a important thing for you? Like was there, I don't know, some scenario that happened or you saw somebody or something happen and they weren't able to do something? Or like what caused that to be a priority?
I think as I look in my family, my siblings, and parenting, they're not into fitness,
Mm,
and then I can see how their lives progressed,
yeah,
and I kind of want the opposite.
right.
So it's just like kind of like a reminder, just like, hey, there's a different way to do things that are better for you than not doing it. So
Mm,
let's just go ahead and then keep doing it.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's great if you live a long life, but if I don't know the last 20 years or 15 years, whatever it is of your life, you're just kind of stuck in a home or whatever, or you can't leave your own house or something like that. Then
What's the point?
what good is it? I want to still be able to play soccer or run around with my kids or whatever it
Exactly.
is.
Yeah, yeah. That's the goal, to not be just a homebody. So
Yeah.
keep moving. Whatever the moving is, at some point it might become just walking. I don't know, but it's something. It's better than nothing.
Yeah. Well, hey, I mean, you see those like 80-year-old people or 90-year-old people that are still able to go out there and drive themselves around, go to the grocery store by themselves, stuff like that. It's like, hey, I'd love to be like that instead of being like where I have to send out my kid or someone else to go out there and get things for
Yep.
me.
Exactly. Spot on.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. And then, so before joining TCF, what was your biggest challenge? I know you said like it was like kind of getting into weightlifting and also kind of getting into gymnastics.
Yeah, I never knew anything about gymnastics until my daughter started doing it a couple of years ago,
Yeah.
and I didn't know the benefits of it.
Mm.
So A, it was challenging, and it still is,
Mm-hmm.
but it helps with my overall mobility.
Right.
Playing soccer for so long and not stretching properly for soccer
Mm.
makes you very stiff, especially ankle mobility, shoulder mobility. So I think gymnastics, since I came here, has been getting better slowly,
Right.
and then my overall mobility has pretty much changed, and then to the better.
Mm.
So my ankle mobility, shoulder mobility, and everything else is a lot better.
So how have you seen that mobility improvement in like your everyday life? Like, is it easier to kind of get down, get up off the floor, sort of thing? Is it easier to get in different positions, or how's that mobility play into your just
Um,
overall life?
I think it's probably was easier when the kids were smaller and playing with them on the ground.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
But
know,
now
as
you said you have the 14-year-old, 11-year-old, and then 6.
14, 12, 9,
12.
and 7.
Okay, there we go.
About to be 7.
I was close.
Close enough.
There we go. So yeah, I mean, I guess they're not really laying on the floor. You're not laying on the floor with them or sitting on the floor with them as much.
Not anymore, no. Now it's more chasing my son on the soccer field when he wants to go kick the ball around.
Uh huh.
So that, Carter still works in that one.
Yeah, there we go. But it's cool. Like the gymnastics kind of helps improve your overall mobility. The weightlifting kind of helps you stay healthier, and then you still have the cardio aspect for the actually going out there and running around with the kids in soccer.
Yep, that's in my mind. That's the trifecta right there. I've been able to hit 3 areas that were, not ideal at some point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's cool. And then what any other positive impacts that you've kind of seen since joining the TCF family besides kind of those kind of things, feeling stronger, feeling more mobile, feeling better with the cardio? Any other things that you've seen?
I think that's pretty much it. The stronger piece is always a good one.
Mhm.
You don't realize, I guess, sometimes how beneficial it is to be stronger, especially when moving around town and then trying to carry stuff and help
Right.
others. So it's just like, oh my goodness, now I can do this all of a sudden when I couldn't do it that heavy before. So I think that's the big aha moment. It's just like, oh, it's not just about lifting heavy. It's about like what the lifting heavy allows you to do with the extra muscle mass that you have. So that's been pretty awesome.
Yeah, and doing movements that apply to your everyday life. I mean, you come in and just do like bicep curls all the time, but then that's not going to really apply to whatever it is, like picking your kids up, carrying them around, putting things in the car or whatever,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
I mean, the thing I always kind of relate to is like if someone asks you to go do something, you want to be able to go do it, like play a pickup game of soccer or
Yeah.
whatever it may be.
Yeah. Or now I just carry my kids' suitcases as they move around town when we travel somewhere. Just like, hey, can carry one suitcase before, now I can carry like 4 of them at one time. So it's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, because they can't carry around their own suitcase, so you got to carry it for them. Right?
Exactly. It's so much work.
Yeah, so I guess if you take like a trip to Florida again to visit family down there, or just to go down there to see, I don't know, some of the parks or whatever, I mean, you're probably carrying a bunch of suitcases.
Pretty much. Yep. And nowadays for the girls, a lot of makeup suitcases too.
Oh jeez, because you have 2 girls, right?
Two girls and 2 boys.
2 boys.
Yeah.
And your boys are the
The younger ones.
yeah. Okay. Nice. That's
Girls
awesome.
are officially teenagers for the most part. So
Yeah, so I've heard that's when it gets real fun.
just it's one way to put it.
It's an experience.
It's an experience. There you go. That's probably better.
Yeah. Because my daughter's just turned 1, and so it's like everyone's like, oh yeah, it's girls are really great when they're young, but it's a matter of when they get older. It's the opposite. I've heard like boys are the opposite. They're really crazy and hard when they're young, but then when they get older, it's a little different.
Yeah. We have to see when they get older. But for now, they've been crazy forever. So
okay.
The boys are super active and crazy. The girls are more girls.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure I won't be far behind with that and experiencing that and everything like that. But anything you want to say to people that are on the fence about joining the gym?
I was one of y'all. So I wasn't at a different gym before, and then my wife, if you remember, kept asking me to come, and I was like, no, not yet. Again, hesitant, a little bit fearful of the journey, and I should have done it sooner. I should have listened to her sooner and never looked back, because once you start doing this, it's pretty incredible.
Yeah. What were you fearful of? Do you know, or do you remember?
I was just intimidated by movements and my perception of what CrossFit was, which was 100% incorrect. I've always assumed this is like all about a lot of weights and then crazy exercises and whatnot.
Yeah.
And it's not. It's what you can do at your own pace, your own weight. You're in charge of your own body, so you don't have to go crazy with everything. So once I started to put that in my head, I was like, I don't have to go 1,000,000 pounds if I'm trying to do a deadlift. I can just start small and then bulk up from there.
Yeah, as long as you're challenging yourself in the way that you can. I mean, that's all that matters. And maybe challenging for you is the empty barbell. Maybe challenging for you is the 1,000,000 pounds or whatever it is, right?
Yep.
I mean, depending upon the movement or whatever, right? Or maybe it's challenging for you to do ring rows, or it's challenging for you to do a pull-up or whatever it is, right? And we'll meet you where you're at and everything there.
Yeah. So I should have done it sooner. So, but hey, I'm here now. If anybody's on the fence, don't be. Just jump right in. It's a fun place.
Awesome, man. Thanks again, Nelson, for being May's Member of the Month and taking your time to share your story with everybody. And congrats again.
Appreciate it. Thank you for having me.